Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with another comparison video. I just finished editing up episode 9. It is rendering right now. It'll be up in the next 30 minutes. By the time you see this, it'll already be up. I figured the dude is sending me comparison videos. I would pick the shorter of the bunch and just jump right into it. I threw on my Jester shirt because all I saw was Percy gives Vex a title. The comparison video of the title that Percy went over to her father and said, "Hey, you horrible piece of crap. How about you stop being..." Well, he didn't say all that. He basically just said, "Hey, that's Lady Vex." I don't know how they're going to handle it in this. It was clever. I liked it. I said during the reaction, if you go back and look, I was like, very well done, sir, because I hate their father with a passion. He has this grin on his face. I just want to punch him several times. If you've seen the reaction, you saw the hostility. On Patreon, it's in full. I probably ranted for like 5 minutes about wanting to kill him. But what a shitty father. I said the only acceptable reason, and that's not even really acceptable because you're still traumatizing your children and putting them in that position. But the only way is if his end game is we become the saviors of the world, and he goes, "I wanted so badly to hug and kiss you children, but I had to do that. I had to act mean to put you on the path, because if I was a nice father, you would have never become the people you were." I've heard that before, and that's just silly. It works sometimes. I've seen it in action. I've seen it work, but that's still evil. There's still other ways. Just because one way works doesn't mean another way wouldn't. And I don't even think that's what he's doing. I don't even think that's the case. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, play devil's advocate. Like, why would somebody's father be so shitty? But I mean, maybe you're just a shitty person. Sometimes people want to watch the world burn. Michael Caine told me that. Let's just jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons edited, what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. If the link doesn't work, it's in the description of every video. Hundreds of movies, hundreds of shows. We just started Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Death Note, The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 1 and 2 up in full, as far as humanly possible. Next week is the end, the final 3. Campaign 2 has an exclusive Patreon hour of every episode. Tonight is the live stream in about an hour from now. By the time you see this, it's probably 10 minutes from the live stream. We're finishing episode 49, possibly jumping into episode 50. Come join us. If not, the comparison video for Vex getting the title from Percy.
The door opens from the far study, and you see Tal'dorei walk back in, holding what looks to be a rolled up piece
Sounds
of
like
paper
an echo.
with a seal on it. He heads over and kind of tosses it onto the table.
I'm putting on some subs.
That will grant you passage through the city. That'll grant you a single meeting with the High Warden.
That's how it went down in the show.
That's the most my power can do at this time.
Hands it off.
We're playing pretend.
Oh, it's instant.
We're playing pretend.
Oh, it's a sealed
Oh, there's like an audience. There's like an actual audience watching this.
May I see that really quickly? I give it a read. Pretend. Good.
And no matter where we go, we'll be thinking of you, little one.
That was
This decree
Laura?
promises safe passage, but once you leave our walls, you're on your own.
Pretend. I'm pretending.
I like it, so we're gonna jump back and forth. Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
normally there's that and then one at the end. Where are they at, like a Comic-Con?
Right.
Like,
They're all elves. I can't.
sorry if it's redlining. His vocals are
So
all
this
over the
grants
place.
an audience for all of us then.
Yes.
You're going to have to amend that one name though, just to be fair. It's Lady Vexalia. Lady Vexalia, Baroness of the Third House of Whitestone and Grand Mistress of the Grey Hunt.
Look at her face there. See there? It's when live acted, because obviously she had to play it off like she knew. Oh, that is loud. I mean,
So good, sir. Despite your relationship with her, do watch your manners.
Spit take.
You'll need to amend one name, though. It's Lady Vexalia. Lady? Lady Vexalia.
See there, all she could do is give like a little bit of a big-eyed look.
So, good sir, despite your relationship, do watch your
very
manners towards
similar.
a noble.
My apologies.
She blushed a
Lady
little
Vexalia.
bit.
Well, you didn't know.
Well, you didn't know.
And you could see, like, there's confused surprise, but a smile.
I feel
does
like it's
curl
hard
across
to
the corner of
match
his mouth.
the surprise of Laura Bailey,
I will
because
make the
obviously that
amendment
was
immediately.
totally
He
random.
steps back up, takes it from Percival, and makes his way back to the study.
Thank you, good sir.
Is there after talk? I want to see if they talk about it
He returns, hands you the amended
without
paper.
the dad around.
Good luck.
This is a belt buckle, though.
It's a gift from your mother.
A gift from your mother.
If you do intend to make your way towards the Shaper, be careful. Be safe. And if anything comes your way that you feel you are incapable of handling, run. We don't need heroes right now. We need survivors.
I feel like he was way
Be
nicer.
amending this for a meaningless.
I feel like he
title.
was nicer in
Really,
live
Dorolo,
action.
such a transparent ploy.
Like, look how much
is
of a
beneath
douche
your
he is, the
dignity.
dad. I'm gonna punch him in
Don't
the
you
face.
dare talk to him like that.
See?
We came
There
here
is
seeking
pushback.
aid, and you insult
That
my
didn't
friends?
happen.
Yes, once again, no appreciation for my years of civility.
Oh, you expect me to feel sorry for you?
Way
After
more
everything
aggressive
you've done,
in the show.
Or rather, haven't done. We won't fail, which is more than I can say about you as a father.
Then prove me wrong.
See?
Show me that bow, and I will give you.
He
the
didn't say
welcome you
run.
think
He's
you
like, go get
deserve.
that bow.
Until then, do not bother me again.
See? Way more.
Fuck you. We're leaving.
All right, so that was unexpected. The father was nicer, in my opinion, in the live action campaign one where Matt Mercer handles him. I'm pretty sure I said it in the episode, but I think Matt Mercer did the voice in the animation too. It sounded like Matt Mercer. I think I said it during my reaction. I don't know why, if there's a reason, or it was just easier to handle it that way. We don't need any heroes. If it gets rough, run away. We'd rather have you live. This dad in the animated show was like, don't frickin' bother me. Go get this mythical bow that's probably the most impossible thing to ever achieve. And if it is real and you do get it, maybe then I'll think you're like something of worth. He is such a shit. I feel like he had some sort of empathy or something in his voice, at least in the live action. And there was definitely no pushback. She didn't go like, fuck you, blah, 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 and get all in his face and freak out. It was kind of like he just accepted it for what it was when Derulo said, mind your manners. Like in the animated show, he even said like, that is beneath you. I can't even believe you're acting like this or pretending. It was almost like a smack in the face, but you can't, in my opinion, when we watch the live action, when we watch the campaign of them actually having it happen, there are things that happen behind the scenes that are unavoidable. Like Laura didn't know Taliesin was going to do that. So Laura immediately is like, whoa, what's happening? Totally caught off guard. Not that Vex wasn't caught off guard because obviously she didn't know Percy was going to do that. But I feel like Vex being actually there and her father standing 5 feet away from her, she can't go like, oh my God, like, what is he doing? Like, she has to keep her cool on the spot. So Vex kind of got like big-eyed and then blushed a little, but she kept her cool. Laura, obviously, there's a crowd. I don't know why there's a crowd, but there's like some sort of, I don't know, Comic-Con or something. I'm trying to read if there's anything on the border. I don't see anything saying any sort of con or anything. You want to be theatrical. The audience wants you to be like part of the show beyond just your character. So when your character's not on the scene, you could do whatever you want, mannerism wise. I mean, we got Sam over here with the flasks and stuff in campaign 2, at least. It's just, it's part of like the theater of it all, I guess. In the animated show, Vex has got to keep her cool, and you really don't know what's going on in her mind because she's just like, bleh, like, I got to keep cool. If Dad's right there, got to play it off like this is the thing. I dig the fun of seeing the reactions when it's on the spot and it's live action because it's almost like when you guys react to me reacting to things. I don't know what's coming. So when it comes, it's like, holy crap, in a state of shock or awe or whatever. And I show my emotions on my face to the fullest extent because that's the point of a reaction. They're kind of doing a similar thing. There is another video the dude sent me, something dealing with Grog and Craven Edge after the Sphinx battle, but it had something to do with Grog and Craven Edge. So we're going to jump into that next if I have time before the live stream. By the time I edit this and the other thing gets up, I might have time. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. If the link doesn't work, it's in the description below. Every video has a Patreon link in it. Hundreds of movies, hundreds of shows. We just started Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Death Note, Legend of Vox Machina Season 1 and 2 is up in full. The Patreon hour exclusive of every episode of Campaign 2. We're finishing episode 49 in about 45 minutes. Maybe jumping in at episode 50. Come check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.